Hello and welcome back for week 2 of jazz in May. So we're going to start off with a little warm up as normal. Remember, we don't do any heart raising conditioning during these YouTube tutorials, but if you want to do some of that, then you can stop this video and go to one of the acro or street dance videos which has a cardio warm up first. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into our warm-up. Followed by that, we're going to do some floor conditioning, bar work, and some technical work, working on our rotation and our turnout and all of those kind of things. And then we're going to go into our routines and finish with a stretch. So first thing you need to do is make sure you've got a nice big safe space where you can move freely. You don't need lots of space, but you do need to be able to stand in all directions because the routines do move around a tiny bit. Okay, and then just copy me. So let's start off with just a little bit of a warm up. Okay, so legs apart, just bounce on your knees. We're going to take our head to the side and down and up. Ear to shoulder. Head roll. Only half circles. Forwards. Okay, shoulders up and back. And elbows. Now arms. Forwards. Elbows. Arm circles. And up, up, drop, drop. Change. And bounce. Okay, bend your knees, ribs to side. Forwards and back. And we're going to go side, forward, side, back. And change. Hips. Forwards and back. Okay, round. And change direction. Okay, we're going to do slow rib circle, then 2 quick. And change direction. Now figure of 8 with your hips. And change. Okay, feet into first position. Demi-plie. Full plie, knees out to side. Conduit second. Demi-plie. We're going to take this one all the way down. You're going to stay there, up onto your demi-point. Keep on your big toes. And stay there. Flat like a table. So I want a nice flat back, okay? And plie, take your back with you. And stretch. And again, keep that flat back the whole time. One more. And circle up. High release. So just the top of your back. Okay, we're going to high release, fall forward. One more. Feet together. Up, up, down, down. And again. Keep on that big toe. 2 feet. Really peel your feet off the ground. So you go through the demi and push to the point. Yeah? Okay, and circle. Change direction. Other side. Good, and just have a shake out. Lovely jubbly. Alright, so we're going to go into our plies and our conduits, not our plies, our conduits. Alright, so hands on your hips. We're going to push through. I'm just going to stop the music. So when we're doing our tonju, we need to be pushing through the floor. Okay, so if you've got bare feet on carpet like me, not the easiest thing to do, but you've got to really keep in contact with the floor. Use the floor to get to that tonju. And when you bring it back, you're trying to bring your foot, your heel towards the floor as quickly as you can. Now the other thing we need to remember is the leg that's not moving, so our supporting leg, not our working leg, needs to be pulled up. So think nice and tall. Keep your weight on those toes. Don't start to sink into your heels or wobble. Keep pulling up and think, how tall can I grow? How high can I grow by pulling up on this leg? Okay, the other thing I want you to think about is your ankle. So everyone just stand parallel for me. And I want you to just think about turning out. So I want you to go onto your tiptoes. Use your bottom to rotate your turnout, okay? And that's your natural turnout position. That's all we're going to use for jazz. We're not going to try and force any turnout. We should be squeezing from our bottom, not from our knees. Our knees shouldn't have any rotation. There should be a line from our knees over our toes, okay? So squeezing from the bottom of your bottom, pulling up nice and tall, and that's our natural first position. Our ankle bones, the ones that are pointing forwards now, need to stay forwards all the time in every position. So even when we go to the back, the ankle bone is still pointing forwards. The only time that they shouldn't point forwards is when we do our rotations, okay? All right, so we are going to go devant, so to the front. We're going to rotate, rotate, flex with a demi-plie and back. And we're going to do that en croix, so in all directions, okay? Pulling up, hands on your hips, and rotate, rotate, demi-plie with the flex, through the foot, and back. Rotate, flex, keep pulling up in your supporting leg, even when you plie, think, ooh. Okay, other side. Keep pulling up now on this side. Think about that turnout, knee going over the toe on your plie. Keep pulling up tall. We're not using a bar to balance, so we have to use our tummy muscles and our bottoms and our core. Good. Now we're going to do all again, but we're going to do it on a glissade. Sorry. The glissades in all directions. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Off. Rotate, rotate. And bring it back to the tonju and in. So it goes through the tonju and pushes off. Okay, ready for the second. And off. Squeeze. There's no race. And good. Oh no, sorry, it's the second. Keep pulling up in your supporting side. And to the front. If you feel you need to use a bar or something to balance, then you can grab a chair or a wall or anything you want. So the back's a tricky one. Keep pulling up. And last time. Sorry, I kept on the floor. Okay, demi-plie. Okay, we're going into a little ronde. Okay, so we're going to take it to the front if you want. We're going to open up, we're going to keep pulled up. Take it all the way around to the back. And in. Now we're going to reverse that. So to the back, looking for that turn out, heel forward, heel forward, heel forward. Keep those arms strong. And in, other side. We're going to do it again on the fondue in a minute. As you're going to pull the bra. Keep those elbows up. Okay, so this time we're going to do it again. But we're going to take it on a fondue. We're going to take it all the way around on a fondue. When we take it to the back, before we close, we're going to take a little quarter bra back. And then bring it in and close all together. Then we're going to reverse it. Take a quarter bra forwards. And bring it in and close. Okay, so quarter bra, carriage of the arm. Ready? Keep that fondue. Okay, up to fifth with the arms. And a slight back bend, looking towards the legs of the girl gaze. And close all together. And reverse. Quarter bra forward. And close. Other side. And back. Just a small high release to the back, okay? Whatever goes wrong, I'm sorry. Good. Okay. Okay, we're going to just do, keeping on working on our turnout, we're going to just do some jumps. So we're going to do 8 souteneurs in first, then 8 in parallel, then 8 in second, then 8 parallel. Okay, then we're going to go 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, and then ones twice. 1, 1, 1, 1, again, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so first parallel, second parallel, every time. 8, 4, 2, 1. Let's find something nice and jumpy. Okay, we're going to keep our hands on our hips the whole time. Springing through the feet, this is going to help us with belly. And 1. 7 parallel. Second. Parallel. 4. Parallel. Second. Parallel. Really push through the feet. Set 2. Singles. Okay. So, I didn't pick the best track to be honest, it's a little bit too fast. So, for those jumps, we need to see that push through the floor. Okay, that push. Alright, and the reason we're changing it is because in jazz, a lot of our stuff is parallel, but we still need to be able to use our turnout, and we need to make sure that we're parallel by choice and not because we're sickling or not using our hips properly. We don't want any injuries, okay? Oh, right. So we're going to do a floor bar like we did last week. Same thing. So thinking about turning out as the leg comes up. And then we're going to finish with a plank. All right, and that is literally it. We might do some back lifts in fifth. In fact, we will. Before we do a plank, we'll do 16 back raises in fifth. So that is on the floor, fifth position, and we lift up and down, okay? Fifth position with the arms, feet turned out, okay? Now when we come up, we're not going head first. We're not doing that. Our head stays in line. We're squeezing our bottoms and using our back muscles to lift us up. It doesn't need to be a big, massive lift, although if you've got the strength to do that, wonderful. But that's not what we need, okay? All right, so last bit of conditioning, floor bar section, and then we can go on to our routines, and then we're going to finish with our stretch, okay? All right, let's have a bit of Sam Smith. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick drink of water. So, first position. Hands of your choice, 8 lifts on each side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're reaching out straight. 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, okay, rolling round. And retire, 1. Extend the bond. Retire, knee back out to side. 2. Make sure your other leg is staying on the ground. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Knee back each time. 8. Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. That was 6, I think. I've lost count. 7. 8. Okay, we're going to the second. And 1. Remember, the knee extends up. 2. Bring the knee in and then extend. 3.
You'll always be my number one.
4.
For a lot more than good enough. Giving everything I've got.
5.
Taking every second lost. 6 years just ain't enough.
6. Keeping this hip down.
You, I'm happy being
Supporting
me.
leg hip staying on the floor.
Don't pretend 'cause I
7.
don't need to. I'm 1,000 miles from home.
8.
Never on my own. You whisper down the phone.
And change.
But I guess
5,
you
6,
never saw
7,
this
8.
coming.
1.
Halfway around the world corner. But I just want you to know that
2.
I have all I need.
3.
You were standing right in front of me.
4.
I'll finally see what it means
5.
to be complete. Don't need to spend the night chasing gold.
6.
Anywhere with you, I come out home.
7.
Oh, I'd have all I
8.
need if you'd be the best
And
half
up.
of me.
Out.
I'm still
1.
up, it's 4 a.m.
2.
Isn't
3.
Amsterdam or Berlin?
4.
Yeah, I'm just
5.
waiting for the day.
6.
Finally get to say
7.
these words face to
8.
face.
9,
Guess we never saw this coming
10,
halfway around the world.
11,
But I just want you to
12,
know
13,
that I
14,
have all
15,
I need.
16,
You were
just hold it.
standing right in front of
Plie.
me.
1,
I'll finally
2,
see what it means to be complete. Don't need to spend my life
3,
chasing gold. Anywhere with you, I'll call my
4,
home. Oh, I'd have
5. Lead with those heels, remember? And then back out with a
need.
bridge.
If you'd be the better
6,
half for me, I'd have all
7,
I need. If you were standing right in front of
8.
me, I'll
Hold it.
finally see what it means to
Okay,
be
and
complete.
top back lift.
Don't need to spend
Woo, I'm
my life
sweating.
chasing gold.
Okay,
Anywhere with you,
ready?
I'll call my
16
home.
lifts.
Oh,
Chin
I'd
first.
have all
And
I
1,
need. If you'd be
2,
the better half of me.
3,
If you'd be
4,
the better half of me.
5,
Yeah, will you be
6,
the better half of me?
7,
Will you be
8,
the better half of me?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Does it make you dance
14,
when you're drunk with your friends at a party?
15,
What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you
16.
think of me?
Good, okay,
When
so
you close your
point to finish. I'm just going to
eyes,
get a
tell me
stopwatch.
what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know at all.
Okay,
I'd spend 10,000 hours,
ready?
10,000 more.
And go.
That's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try.
Squeezing that tummy up.
It's
Shoulders
10,000
round.
hours of
Hips
the
down.
rest of my life.
No saggy bottoms. And no downward dog, please. Like me.
Do you miss the bros that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever,
We're over halfway.
think of me. When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all.
20 seconds left. You can do it. 20 seconds.
10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes.
10 seconds. Keep squeezing. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. 1 minute. Okay. Oh, I'm literally dripping. I'm going to have to open some windows before we carry on. Don't know why I do this. Don't know why I wear my hair down. So I'm going to open some windows and we're going to come back for our routine. Okay. Okay, the windows are open and we're ready for some lyrical jazz. So we started on a routine last week, so I'm just going to recap that first and then we're going to add on a few counts of 8, literally only like 3 or 4, so not lots, okay? So we started off facing the back, we let our head go, and our arm reached, then our hand stayed exactly where it was, and we walked around our hand, looking at it. Okay, on the feet, we dropped with the contraction down to the ground, drop. Look, hand, hand. We come up, we bring our hands up. Now, if your hair is down like me, you can use that as a perfect opportunity to flick your hair back. If not, just bring your hands up to your head. You've got step, turn, step. Okay, from here, step, turn, step, we point up to the ceiling. Okay, now your legs need to be very slightly apart because we bring that hand and we look down to the ground. We do a body roll through with our head. 1, 2, and the arms stay back with us. 3, 4, lunge, 5, 6, half head roll, 7, 8. Look that way. We have, from here, our flick with the arrow arms, leg coming up. 1, step back. 2, hit the 5th position, step out. 3, arm, 4, forwards, on a, do you remember this? We posed forwards, taking the leg back on attitude, and we went into the fondue. But if we found that too tricky, we can do it on the flat foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ready for a prep. We have a chaîné into pas de chat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we finished in an open fourth cross. Bring the legs into fifth, arms back. From here, we went up, up. Okay, now I don't mind which arm or which leg you do. I just want boom, boom, and the arms dun, dun. Okay? All right, be careful not to overcross and be careful not to sickle like this. So make sure that you're pushing that heel forwards. Oh, can't get balance. So pushing that heel forwards, so we're having that nice straight line. Boom, boom. That's as far as we got up to. So let's go with music from the top up to there, and then we can add on a few more counts. Okay. And open around your hands. Drop. Hand up. Slow. Turn. Step.
Smile and look down. I told you it ain't bad to be me. Give me moonlight.
Head roll. Flick. Turn.
That I can barely believe.
Step. Reach, reach, and place.
Baby, those plans
In.
are grand, but you don't mean to say.
Okay.
When they ask you you're living for.
So, from there, we've done reach, reach. Now we don't step back like I just did. I just didn't want to go into the next move. We go into a jump back. So we've gone foot, foot, and you're gonna go back, back. Now it's like a hitch kick, like that, but you're going backwards with your legs. So a scissor backwards. Okay, and the arms circle forwards. So here, we're gonna go, and 1. Then you step out, 2. Okay, so 5, 6, wait, 7, 8, 1, 2. Yeah, hand goes 3 across, so your palm is across your opposite shoulder. 3 and 4 in. Okay, 3 and 4. Turn 5, 6. Push back 7, 8. Looking towards me. Then we push through. 1, 2, and that goes on to belly point. 3, 4. Okay. So, it's hard. Okay. So, pose, pose, or retire, and 1, 2, 3. So gallop, jump, step, or backwards gallop, I should say. 1, 2, 3. Hand, hand, drop. Turn, turn. Push, push, push. And forwards, weight, in. And you're bringing your arms into a cuddle and the knee. So it's like a little passe. So foot, the retire comes up, foot to knee, and you're contracting over that knee. Okay, so let's just do that new bit again. So let's go from step turn to the corner. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, wait, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Push back. 2, 3, 4 and forwards. 2, 3, 4 and. Okay, so it's quite quick. So should we just try that with music? Or should we walk through it one more time, do it with music? So up, up, jump back. 1, 2, step out. 3, wait, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Push away. 1, looking at the camera as you push away. Looking at the screen, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, then forwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, in. Okay? Let's go with music. And
smiled and looked down when I told you it ain't bad to be me. Give me moonlight and a smile from you that I can barely believe. Baby, those plans are grand, but you don't mean to say when they ask you who you're living for, you'll drop my name. I found a new courage that kills cowards. I've been holding it.
Oh, really stop.
Took us back to time.
Okay, so here that comes in that ding, and then we turn. So we're going to, best way to do this. So from here, you're going to twist to turn this way, keeping that knee up, but that leg's going to extend out. So we're going to go 1, 2 into a kick. Okay, and then that's going to follow 2 walks if you can fit it in, which I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I'm going to walk on the spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The arms, you'll notice 1, 2 stay down and they come back slightly behind you. Now, if that's a little bit too tricky for us, then keep on your flat foot, 1, and just turn to a tonju, and then we've got 2 walks on the ground. Okay. So 1, 2, walk 3, 4. So let's just see if we can just do that end bit. Hang on. Just can't get too wind. 1 sec.
That I can barely believe.
This is a turn.
Baby, those plans are grand, but you don't mean to say
Back.
when they ask you who you're living
Drop.
for, so drop my name.
And through.
I found a new courage
Kick.
that kills cowards. I've been holding it. It took us back to time when real memory.
Okay, so as we run back, now I'm running straight back. Depending on your room and your space, you can walk, you can run round or round to the back or just contract back. But you've got literally 1 and 2 run. So you could go 1 and 2 round or 1 and 2, which is what I'm going to do, or forwards, your choice, okay? So a little run back. So we've gone kick, done, done. Now the only thing we're going to add in, it's like you've gone to touch something, and you've burnt your hand. It's like you've scalded yourself. You've gone to touch like a flame. So there, and then run back, okay? So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, do you see there's a little pause? Yeah, that's really important. Reach slow, breath, full. Okay, so when you watch things like Strictly Come Dancing or any kind of dance show, they talk about rise and falls and highs and lows, and that's those kind of things. It's like they slow, then quick, and then almost finished, then a sharp move, and all of those kind of things. It's really important that we have the depths in the dance of fast and slow and really soft and almost still, and then breathe and jumpy bits. Okay, so that's all really, really important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and okay, we're going to add on just literally 1 more count of 8 after this. So let's go again, music from the top, and then that's it, and then we've got our stretch. Got 1 bit of hair that won't stay there, and
Sitting out in warm winds like the sun painted on the sea. You smiled and looked down when I told you it ain't bad to be me. Give me moonlight and a smile from you that I can barely believe. Baby, those plans are grand, but you don't mean to say when they ask you who you're living for. Don't drop my name. I found a new courage that kills cowards. I've been holding it. It took us back to time when real men were real men.
Okay, that's as far as we're going up to. Real men were real men. Now you would have noticed I jumped back way too far. So when I came to kick, I was very aware that I might kick the wall, and then I stepped backwards and had a little fall. Now remember, you are dancing this in your own spaces, in your own homes, on your own. There is no right and wrong. If you want to take longer with certain things, or you need to change direction, or you need to use different arms, different legs, that's your choice. You can do that, okay? All I'm doing is giving you a rough sketch. You can colour it in how you like. So, here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay? So break, flex, grab, turn. Ball change. Now as you do that, bring the arms back, round, stop. Okay, and all you're doing is boom, turn, up. So they come up as you turn. So that will be boom, when real men were real men. Okay? So one more time. Break, up, grab, turn. Ball change, stop. Really want this nice strong position. Turn. Now as you turn, your arms actually start to come up. Turn. Okay, let's just try that tiny little end section again. Oh, this is a split.
I found a new
hit.
That kills cowards. I've been holding it. It took us back to time when real men were real men.
Okay. I was slightly out of the time in there, but you get the idea. Okay, so let's do it one more time all the way through from the beginning. Maybe twice actually, and then we will have a stretch. Okay.
Sitting out a moment like the sun painted on the sea. You smiled and looked down when I told you it ain't bad to be me. Give me moonlight and a smile from you that I can barely believe. Baby, those plans are grand, but you don't mean to say. When they ask you who you're living for, don't drop my name. I found a new courage that kills cowards. I've been holding it. It took us back to time when real men were real men.
Okay. One tiny thing I want to add in for my seniors. Here, real men were real men. Turn in a little coupe. Okay, here. I'd like a double, ideally, if you can. So from here to there, keeping the arms up. So you get no placement, no arms. So from here, you just have to go for it. Releve and spot. Okay. For my juniors, real men, we're going to turn with a little drag behind us. So the foot comes to the coupe at the back. So it's slightly easier. So here, and we're going to step onto it. Dun, stop. Okay, we'll just finish it with that. So seniors, go for the, bringing this leg up in front. Boom, boom. And juniors will do the same. Okay. Right, last time then, all the way through. Now you can see that each time my timings very slightly change, and that's okay, and that's because you kind of just have to keep moving, and I want you to kind of get your own natural feel for it. It's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kind of dance. It's a fluid dance. It should be like water, constantly moving. And every time a big wave crashes down, the next cycle starts, and all of that kind of stuff, okay? So I want you to have that freedom where you can take slightly longer on some bits and slow down on other bits. All right? Okay, last time through.
Sitting there at a moment like the sun painted on the sea. You smiled and looked down when I told you it ain't bad to be me. Give me moonlight and a smile from you that I can barely believe. Baby, those plans are grand, but you don't mean to say when they ask you you're living for, so drop my name. And then I found a new courage that kills cowards. I've been holding it. It took us back to time when real men were real men. Let me.
Sorry, I don't know if you heard the bang. I've opened the windows and the wind came just through and knocked some stuff off, and it distracted me a little bit, and I went a little bit wrong. But and I did the senior turn, not the junior turn. But hopefully you've got the idea and you're able to carry on working with that. Okay, so grab a quick drink and we're going to have a stretch. Okay, let's have a little cool down.
Thief in the night came.
So legs apart, legs to side, and bring your hand over.
The song is a low lady. It's remembering love made in the summer.
And up, other side.
But I think of the things that I taught me. I learned that there's beauty I can't keep. Learned that there's demons and stories. Letting her down, no, I won't be. Whenever she's calling, she'll call me. Angry and seething is our sea. Songs and cathedrals
Hope you're working hard. Hands on back again. And forward.
Stop smiling like the whole way home. Yeah, you feel like something you're missing. To all my friends, you'll find your way. Some summer night, I hope I see you
Head up.
again.
We're going to bring the arms right around.
All my friends, I'd love to stay. Some summer night, I hope I see you again.
Okay, elbows in towards your belly button. And hang lower.
Looking up lately, the moon doesn't chase me no more.
And we're going to circle up. And change direction. High release and pull. One more. And stay down there. Stretch. Bend. Turn to side. Big lunge. Knees down to the floor. Head up.
Some summer night, I hope I see you again.
And stretch back.
All my friends, I'd love to stay. Some summer night, I hope
Okay, we're
I
going to
see
slightly
you
split.
again.
And hold
Smell
that.
the rain and street light tone of a lantern in the snow. But when she feels it taking hold, finds it so hard.
Okay, I'm pulling out.
Tell her that we'll shine, and she grants the devil's yet to show. So camera lock.
Stay nice and low. Switch to the other side. Breathe, stretch that foot. Knee out to side. And lunge. Knee down, move to hip.
So I think of the things that I taught.
And stretch back. And slide split. Okay, 20 seconds. Woo. Reaching up, straight forward. Keep those arms up off the ground. Take them above your head, don't even touch the floor. And open. And up. Okay, in tight. Okay, I want you to flex your feet up, turn them out into thirds. And a couple of circles round. We have worked our feet a bit today. Come back. Okay, and stretch and relax over. And onto your tummies. And stretch up. Nice cobra. And reach one arm up. And switch. And down. And just push back. And roll up really slowly. I'm just going to stop the music, because that's your routine for lyrical. So, rolling up really slow. Coming up. Okay. What I'd like you to also do is just spend a couple of minutes stretching your quads out, and don't leave out your box split, because we've done our forward splits. All right. Make sure you're keeping up to date with all your stretches and backs and things like that, and your conditioning. And I will see you for week 3 next week.